So, my week started with a bang. Or more precisely, a snowstorm. It was a actually historic snowstorm for most of the area. Thankfully, we didn't get hit nearly as bad as those to the north and the west of here. We just got a couple of inches, although the animals were not happy. And I can't say that I blame them. It felt like spring last week. Then winter came roaring back, unfortunately. And roaring back indeed, like I said, to the north and the west of me, and not very far to the north and the west of me, they got about 2.5 feet, and one area in the Upper Peninsula ended up getting, I think, almost 4. It was, it was an interesting couple of days, and even poor Tripod. She came, and I did find out Tripod is not only a she, Tripod is a mommy. I haven't seen the babies yet, but I'll just say from various signs that I have seen, Tripod is nursing babies somewhere, so she's going to get all the food that she wants. But yeah, other than the fact that we lost power for almost one full day, and the power was definitely off and on during the entire storm, but we made it through. I mean, thankfully, I'm not a bird, and the cats kept me warm. As you can see, Parky and Peaches both decided that my lap looked good. So up on the screen are some of the snowfall event totals. I am so glad that most of it stayed to the north, but by Wednesday, spring came back. It was absolutely insane. From freezing rain and snow and no power yesterday to absolute gorgeous blue sky, if still a little bit chilly today. The remnants of the snow yesterday. Michigan weather is wild. Absolutely wild. It's good to see the sun again, though. So with that, I decided that it was time to start working on the garden again. I still have a couple more days to go. It's kind of sad. I had forgotten how much heavier dirt is than mulch. And yeah, the mink did come back, as you can see. I didn't get much of a shot of it, but it popped on out of the water and said hello to the dock. So that was cool. And today, I should have worked on the garden some more, but you know, I needed some nature time. So I went out and I took a walk, enjoyed the sounds of the birds, which some days when I go out for a walk, I take my music with me and kind of bebop all around, groove, enjoy myself. And sometimes I let the world sing to me. Today was a letting the world sing to me day. And you know, it's funny. During my World of Warcraft live stream this week, I was talking with Glowworm, and I said something like, oh, I can't wait until summer, and then it hit me. You know, I think we all try and rush everything. And so that was mostly what this walk was about today, was just being present in the moment. Because I like summer. Summer is a good season. And if you had asked me oh, I don't know, even just a couple years ago, what season was my favorite, I probably would have said autumn. And autumn is still a wonderful season that I really enjoy. But maybe it's just getting older. For me lately, I really think that spring is becoming my favorite season when we aren't getting pelted in snow, because that part's no fun. But there's something so amazing about watching everything wake back up. You know, feeling that whole hope that the world feels as spring comes and everything just comes back to life, and it's so pretty. And this particular time of year is possibly the best time of year for long walks, other than maybe late fall, because it's warm enough that you can get out and you don't have to be bundled and you're not crunching through feet of snow, but it's cool enough that you're not sweating, which is always a really nice thing. And it's early enough in the season so the mosquitoes and the black flies aren't out, which I really appreciate because I don't enjoy dousing myself in bug spray, although I do it because I do love getting outside. But yeah, the more I was walking, the more I was thinking about all the seasons and the fact that honestly, there's a lot to be said for every season. I mean, winter is beautiful because in the winter, everything is so quiet and still, and it's like the whole world's just holding its breath. And that's cool. And it's a season of rest. And, you know, maybe I rested a little bit too much this winter, but, you know, I'm making up for it now. And then spring, when everything comes back to life and it's just beautiful. Oh, and by the way, you're about to see me slip and almost fall, so try not to laugh at me too hard as I hit a patch of sand as I was going down onto the amazing beach here. Gotta love going to the beach. But yeah, spring when everything's coming back to life. And of course, all of the animals are having all of their cute little babies, which is kind of fun. And slip. At least I didn't fall. And then, you know, summer, which is just such a hopeful, good season. And, you know, you really feel vital and alive in the summer, and it's really nice. And then autumn, when you're getting ready for the rest of winter, but there's still just enough of the memory of summer to make you really happy. Plus, a lot of my favorite holidays are in the autumn, so, you know, there's that too. But yeah, this walk was very good for me. And I will be doing more of them as long as the weather is good. Although tomorrow, if we don't get rain, I am almost 100% certain that I'm going to be back in the garden. So you can see the campground is still closed, but the DNR is out and cleaning everything up and getting everything ready for all of the campers to come. All of the snow is melting and turning all of my woods into swamps. Now you see the real reason why we have 10 bazillion mosquitoes every year. And the robins are back, which is always cool. I love seeing the spring/summer visitors coming back. And by those visitors, I do mean the animal ones. I like seeing all the summer people come back too. It's just, it kind of breaks the stillness and the quiet. I was really hoping. I heard them a couple times, but never did see the sandhill cranes when I was out walking. For such a big bird, they are remarkably hard to spot when they are not flying. Because for whatever reason, when they're flying, they just don't shut up. Kind of like me when I'm making a video. Although, not when I'm going for a walk. I mean, unless somebody's walking with me, which there usually isn't. Usually it's just me taking in the nature. The really remarkable thing to me, I didn't walk this path too many times last year because although you can't really tell, last year this area was extensively logged. And that's one thing that I'm always so fearful when I see the logging trucks come in. But I think most of the forestry people up here have learned lessons from the past because other than seeing some piles of brush here and there, you can't really tell that they took as many trees out as they actually did. I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, I was really afraid when I saw the logging trucks last year that they were going to clear cut or something, but as you can see, it doesn't look like they took as much wood out as they ended up taking out last year. The road's a little bit wider. They did clear back the sides. And if you look into the undergrowth, you can definitely see all the treetops and things that they left, which I appreciate. Probably not as much as all the small animals appreciate having cover, but I'm modestly impressed by the fact that you really can't tell that the area was logged. So now I'm going to shush for just a couple minutes so that you can hear the music of the woods. I really do love the spring peepers. They make me extremely happy. And so do all of my birds. The blue jays, my faithful year-round companions. They make winters brighter and they make summers sillier. And we had a new visitor today who I slapped all over Instagram because he was just the cutest thing ever. He's going to be at the end of the video after my chunky little dove friend. Doves make me happy. But the real excitement was the rose-breasted grosbeak, who was about to pop up on the screen because I only see a couple a year, and this one was definitely a camera ham. Excuse the dirty window, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, that was my week. We went from winter to spring and hopefully not back to winter again because I don't know if I can take it. And yeah, that was pretty much my week. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you guys next time.